20 solid minutes of Phyllis and I'm going to
Nice one.
every Saturday. If we no kono e corona or the okasa mfonyi no e de ato Omamba TV.
Yes.
When we are live like this now, you call others to tell others that we are live here. On Facebook, oba utimi share dwumadi no. O commenter o de to ase a na yakenkan e de amount. Abusua ma mention se na enanso yenyi fellas no one by one.
Yeah.
Emfama yen ahwefo no. Now Faisal Chawartey a striker at the Nations FC. To me, Sassier, our Nations FC. Faisal Chawartey. When him say Faisal Chawartey, none of me catch us. Manya confirmed report every Nations a branch no. One a jino amanako January transfer window.
Yeah.
Now me catch us Addai a course Nations rebusia because it seems the policy of nations for now is every player will be penny piano or available on the market. And now I was quite skeptical about the chances of nations in the policy that they have adopted.
Okay.
Kaisa yeah kasa CCA nations leading goal scorer for the season. A branch of the team at Emmanuel as we speak. Ano ewo Moldova.
Yeah.
Trials with Sheriff Tiraspol. And he's the leading goal scorer for Nations FC this particular season. 7 goals. And a branch and Ashe.
Or second top scorer ever league no.
Until last weekend games, your boy a branch and the Samuel Atakumi. Enya go no. Now or share top spot with Samuel Atakumi.
Yes.
Or no out of the country. Or quiet trials. When I heard this particular news, say Faisal Chawartey and Penifo are done with a club. The thinking was that a Kumasi Asante Kotoko because now Asante Kotoko head coach on Wednesday after beating Ken Faisal, coach Abdul Karim Zito Kabute Ebeka said still Obefa striker. Proud to that, now Samuel Safuduku Esquire, Asante Kotoko communication director. And so because of my first striker. And so when I got that news, my cousin was a transfer. Sometimes we add 1 + 1, near 2, near Koyanim.
Yes.
The player from our checks, now Nations for, are concluding negotiation. In fact, no more to be 95% with the club. As Antekotoko had indicated that they are still picking a striker, we could easily add it and say maybe the destination was Asante Kotoko. Yeah. Remember, sir, Dr. Kwame Chey, between Dr. Chey and nations, any Kotoko, a lot of, what do you call it? And Komodia Ekoso, in personal kind of friendship, but a lot of mutual respect. It's like what called a nations player, Omumbresa.
Yeah.
I was your main confirm amount and then I no pay. Our Omamba TV so exclusively. So branch that did the Faisal Chawartey is on his way out of the country.
Wow.
Now, Nidia trials. A branch that any deal. Oko Akusia Kain. Ewo Amanone Eddie Ama another club. And no Eddie Bitini Eddie Tuja. Eddie Ama Yen Asheford. So that is the first story.
Nice.
The person me Edema. Mijia Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
The fella man.
Last week Saturday say and I be breaking Elvis Bernard Addai. A deal no information at the Maya for. It was an exclusive story to the viewers of Omamba TV last week Saturday. Abusua?
Yes, sir.
The woman say a branch did Elvis Bernard Addai. Deal no. Met my catch us for now. Elvis Bernard Addai to Asante Kotoko off.
Wow.
Deal way, my main kind of crew say Nana Pinka was here were called for a meeting. I was Asante Kotoko secretariat. That was a day after Kotoko. A dismantled Bechem United by 6 goals, no?
Yeah.
And as a meeting a pass. That was the same day the final decision on Samuel Tenedu was taken. Obekaya, Emma Kotoko, a cancel Samuel Tenedu contract.
Yeah.
That was the same day Kotoko signed a contract with a branch they did Prince Badu Isco that same day. Kotoko concluded negotiations with Prince Badu Isco. And then negotiations for this boy or that screen so Elvis, Bernard, Addai, or a former player Edema Susubribi.
Okay.
Last season, ushered 22 goals in all competitions. Edema AS fan of Niger. In the CAF interclub competitions,
Yes.
he scored for AS fan when they played Esperance of Tunisia. He scored. And the branch performance last season was super. Now agencies, you know, almost they come around, look for opportunities for their players.
Yes.
Ebra Asante Kotoko, a couple of CAF Confederations Cup game with work of Morocco. Now Kotoko a tone about Amwa. After that game, we announcement, you know,
Yes.
and that the agency started say, the videos of the boy, and they send the Kotoko technical team and Penifori Bino. So after review, and an invite you for negotiations. In fact, Kotoko wanted the boy to come and train for observation.
Okay.
The agency explained that a player who is contracted to AS Fan cannot and will not fly down to come and train for observation.
Wow.
Kotoko ensure the videos, so if they are interested, they should negotiate. Observe?
Yes, sir.
Asante Kotoko and penny for emu chair. And now me ma feel as oh.
The fella man.
Na na pe kra kwesi were na Asante Kotoko chairman na pia o. Me am lawyer Safuduku, ma me nchia Esquire.
Salute.
Na me nchia me nua Richard Osa akutu administrative manager. Omebusa questions but ya juma no.
Nice one.
So Kotoko management no any technical team no e be penny omu nyina kafutu fra emu chair.
Okay.
One prominent question about Kubisa and say, na play obobo ni jedie. Yentimi mfana bra yenhwe no ni jedie. You don't want to say nipa kro no. Ebia oye unfair because one more thing Donzo every Guinean league by
Yes.
until the last few games now are difficult at the ama team and ding at the Asante Kotoko Morofin Dozo.
Yeah.
And maybe the experience of Morofin Dozo struggling may be one of the reasons in there. Oni pakroni as I comment they say Niger League there, uji din wa ni anhwe a bad thing. The head coach, you know.
Yes. Can we too?
Now are you convinced? Now another technical team member convinced. Nana Pinkra kwesi what they or train the head coach by Kachireno. But other management members had different opinions.
Wow.
And I'm you know what I say. Kotoko anko forward the beam. I will deal no more. The deal is off.
Okay.
Metibaka cho say ka say. And now Saturday, right?
Yes.
By Monday, the agency of Bernard Elvis Addai. Any AS fan ever announce a deal for the boy. A branch now a top club. In fact, 2 Ghanaian clubs able to deal them. But I can confirm to you that the agency wanted to deal with only Kotoko in Ghana.
Okay.
In Ghana, it was just Asante Kotoko. And I'm not really interested in dealing with. And so, on Omamba Sports, Purpose Suarez may confirm it at the amount say, a branch did Bernard Elvis Addai in the deal, no? Off. And
Okay.
so all joining Kotoko, January transfer window, but off. And no, confirmed. Omamba Sports.
The fella man.
I was surprised at me.
Richard Pepe Suarez, the fella man.
And none of me back catch a war on Akoma Sports, say, may things say, I'm in Basima Jedi. Now, some one I go for by some young woman farmer. The head coach of Sodro All Blacks,
Yes.
Fatty Asante Kotoko Asante Kotoko penana. In fact, Enra, we made checks again. As at Enra Numere, yeah, checks about the camp of Sodro All Blacks.
Okay.
And the management member also do All Blacks any din ko e ka che say omo coach no ever since omo ne Kotoko ye no o behave strangely oni omo in fact coach na packing nioma asat eno anwumre no packing nioma asi wo say onya adwuma ne biem na busa coach ne say o Kotoko na say hey azembe ni
ade ono mu ni contract ana
oni so do All Blacks e contract na mom owura na busa panyi until na say I was steady team na ma omonya 22 points on the Ghana Premier League. Comparatively, omo safe kakra no. Na pressure on so kuro to ka che mpanyimfo say omo nya no. Obe steady shape no dia ma but wi a obe fa no ho adwene.
Okay.
Pressure no so e wo so do abuza banyi. Coach na pakere nioma asat enu anwumre.
Wow.
And Akuma Sports did a publication. Say reports ya gather chese Kotoko any coach na e di nkomo. And our coach in the Kotoko e di nkomo. In fact, when that report was released, Mame Farmer exclusively said Coach Abdelkarim Zito was not happy.
Wow.
And Coach Emeki calls from our quarters. The news free but of course, when say in journalism, the day I'll be revealing source. No, that's what Jay.
Yes.
Mame Farmer on a pay exclusively say coach on this All Blacks.
Wow.
Coach Fatty. I'm saying I'm for Coach Fatty and two screeners one. Coach no any Swodro All Blacks. My main confirming from us as of this morning. It's All Blacks league game on the ball. Ochana All Blacks in Nations FC ever ball ever Swodro. Coach no any All Blacks every year say on twaso and for ma Swodro All Blacks BM.
Hey.
My checks at Kotoko indicates the destination of the coach now and Asante Kotoko.
Sir.
See idea. Say coach ya packing in your money. Now all Bakuma says or Bakuma say
only All Blacks every year.
On your money be over Kotoko match in and I say if you over Sarah will be her.
Sir.
I'm the place of a jumbo.
Pepe. The fella man.
Coach, you know any All Blacks every on to us and famon. Now my main cousin we have the penny. This is an opinion I'm saying. Over to the Wadrin Ediaba, and Edia Konya to Ediamount.
Yes.
My main friend to just say, I am a little bit disturbed with our news. And I say, as a Professor Pam of the Karim Zito, I think that it is not fair. And again, sometimes when you are being sacked, you are no replacement, as well a step above you.
Yes.
Fatty, to be very fair with him, a bit mama say, eh, be your idea, but Tim no Kurano. I will form. That we cannot agree. Because time and Zito, Ekura dreams in the apart from dreams, a performance, FA Cup or Mojibako, any occur, Confederation Cup or the league in a day, not to say the 40 year with All Blacks here. Tibet Maba say, or a very good coach, but the team not a performance and a form. But Mr. Penny, has Karim Zito been bad at Asante Kotoko? That is the question I want all of us to address our minds to. And for me, as Pepe's Rise, this is my opinion. I think that he's not been bad. I think he's not been bad. Out of the 17 games now, Zito Abono. Out of the 17 games, Abdul Karim Zito Abono was a penny. Okra 3 defeats.
Okay.
3 defeats. And I could call Enya Ewo Ghana Premier League. In the FA Cup, so we better say, competitions domestically. We about 19
games.
We winning 2 in the FA Cup. League are 4 points behind the league leaders.
Medema.
Factors of Japan. Ama Urano face issues no. And as a performance enye de bia yin na ye pe no. It is very much possible that those factors cannot be laid at the doorstep of Coach Karim Zito alone. Okay. Because when Kotoko took that decision, sir, one tone Albert Amouan was a penny. The possible negative impact it may have on the club Asante Kotoko.
Yeah.
And as we speak, you bet me I can say, Bianca Albert Amwa, and that's what Kotoko. eka matches be a Kotoko draw, yeah, matches be a Kotoko lose, yeah. Some of the defeats could have been converted into drawn games, and some of the drawn games could have been converted into victories for Kotoko.
Sure.
And so, yet to me, Abdul Karim Zito, and more demon of Japan, our forms are media, mean to menka.
Okay.
My dreams are premature for anybody to be thinking, sir, as a Kotoko Eja coach Abdul Karim Zito, media. My dreams of Japan are unfair.
Okay.
It doesn't matter the position Zito eteki here when his predecessor Prosper Nete Ogum was at the helm of affairs. At that time now, Kotoko Eja Prosper, he was second on the league log. He had qualified to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, but he was still sacked. That sacking is something me disagree, you know. So because I will promise Zito to say, I still disagree, and that is principled position.
Nice one.
That's my principal position.
Yeah.
Enti eno aye de metumi e de atudwa enso e wo aye de e ma yen ahwefo no. Now, I'm the person example.
Richardo Pepe Shaw is the fella man.
Another legal battle, another FIFA issue is circling around the Continental Club Masters glorious Accra Hearts of Oak.
Hey, Alate Nibeka say
Again. Na minim se letter wo MCR na krata no letter wo na de be ma me wo ha. Me obi bat aso ma water market so nti.
Okay.
Abusia?
Yes, sir.
Hearts of Oak, there is a problem. In fact, a big problem. Big problem. Mentiasio. How coach and as a management and player better say I didn't come on iron share. Either they've forgotten, they've ignored, or they don't respect the agreement they had with the player. Now, I'm not sure it is one. It is this season, one Kasawa Lidi Akache say, a branch bi, I signed my house for Guamo official game.
Yeah.
Or the house echo FIFA. Emma FIFA, AJ over 1.5, around 150,000 Ghana cedis, Emma branches.
Yes.
I did TB Sabakaya.
Aye.
Yeah, because I had to folk our issues. Now, the American is president of New York. Abdul Salam Yakubu na decided say issues surrounding Salim Adams Sanano or said the only goal Eddie has when they played Medieva no. And you want to decided say okay this time or 10 years so no one has Eddie common our them Sanya Sab Japan and Ka Ado Salim and so about me take you on article I will Abdul Salim you know ne sika seven so bekaya around $70,000.
Yeah.
That issue I know say oh ya won research here pa edema we tie for more akoma FM so.
Sure.
Then was said in Nkomo any the lawyer of Ruin Heading Eddie Nkoma and then are graduated to where Hearts of Oak are under a transfer ban as we speak. A 3 windows transfer ban. I'm Japan.
The fella man.
Me no kasa sisi you know. Hearts of Oak former player Michael Ewua Mensah. Michael Ewua Mensah. One take on Accra Hearts of Oak and Mamima exclusively and Saturday
10th of January 2026.
It's Sunday.
Yes.
Monday anopa our court of arbitration for sports. Pro Sports Agency tini Pro Sports Agency. Wamo ana ye representatives of a branch of the thing at the Michael Ewua Mensah. One ever file case FIFA at the tia Accra Hearts of Oak regarding one a branch here. Obesi akan at my house and the at the Michael Ewua Mensah. Now abusama the background.
Okay.
Michael Ewua Mensah no si akan at the ma Nations FC fantastic player. Oni Razak Simpson and about 4 and 5 is obeka.
Yeah.
Has ever far branch after just a season and has terminated the contract no. Now exclusively me a copy of the agreement had to folk any branch and with your permission Abusia, I will proceed to read and explain what is there. I will not put interpretation on it. I'll read and explain or translate.
Granted. Go ahead.
Kabiru manya letter na. Jiwa letter was here. Yes sir. Also, mutual termination of contract between Accra Hearts of Oak SC and player Michael Mensah Ewua. Now, the date on this agreement,
yes.
Let me search and give you. Say, I won't say it or say, following a meeting held on 14th August 2025. So the date is 14th August 2025.
Yeah.
Between representatives of Accra Hearts of Oak Sporting Club PLC and Mr. Michael Mensah Ewua, herein after referred to as player. The parties mutually agree to the termination of the player's employment contract on the terms outlined below.
Yes, sir.
So, 5 terms. And so the cancel contract.
Okay.
Number 1, the existing contract, initially set to expire on the 9th of July 2026, is hereby mutually terminated with immediate effect. The existing contract, initially set to expire on the 9th of July 2026, is hereby mutually terminated with immediate effect. The player shall be free to enter into an agreement with any football club of his choice without restriction. That is clause 2. Clause 3.
Okay.
As part of the termination arrangement, the club shall pay the player a compensation of 24,000 Ghana cedis. At this point, I want you to start putting the figures down for me.
Okay.
As part of the termination agreement of the player, the club shall pay the player a compensation amount of 24,000 Ghana cedis. This payment shall be effected upon execution of this agreement by both parties.
Okay.
In addition to the above, the club shall settle the player's outstanding salary for June, July, and August 2025, as well as the 10,000 Ghana cedis balance in respect of signing on fee. Upon execution of this agreement and fulfillment of the outlined financial terms, all obligations and entitlements between both parties under the original contract shall be deemed fully discharged and waived. The two parties sign in confirmation of the above, and had to folk a sign here, a witness here, and a Michael Ewua a sign here, a witness here. This was done. In fact, has a signing the partner on the 19th of August. A branch is signing it on the 15th of August, and an agent is signing on the 19th of August. And a penny, one agreement way.
Okay.
Now let's add the figures. The player was on an 8,000 Ghana cedis monthly salary.
Okay.
And per the clause 4, in addition to the above, which is the 24,000, the club shall settle the players' outstanding salaries for the month of June, July, and August. So, Abusia Misrao, Mame 3 multiply by 8,000.
That will be 24,000.
Misrao Faka 24,000 has in clause 3. Ejitumsa Omodwa Branchero. Omukasombeman compensation of 24,000.
Then it's a Nimienu ebeye 48,000.
And a house, I say, Tio. In addition to the above, the club shall settle the players' outstanding salary for June, July, and August 2025, as well as the 10,000 Ghana cedis balance in respect of his signing on fee.
Then it's a 48,000 at the order. What do you?
10,000.
10,000 na ebeka ho. You know, Hans, so mama branch here no. Michael Ewua Mensah 58,000 Ghana cedis.
So 58,000, and the agreement dated. What the young has for at the end has a signing 19th of August. A branch is signing 15th of August, but the agent ebe witness on the 19th. You emphasize agreement, no? I shall say from the 20th.
Yeah.
If free August 20th, September, October, November, December, January. Almost my bohas ba. Oba, the jina any jina. And nunti one echo FIFA. Now omo the heart folk ako. And exclusively, Kratano and da Omamba TV screen national for the benefit of our viewers. Kratano and the ato ansu betimi aba. Na waba abekenka bi. So this is the agreement I had to folk. And your branch anything at a woman's busia. And one of AS agreement, you know. Everything ne. Hartfolk part of the buggy, the obligation on Hartfolk has not been executed as we speak. And so, one more take a decision, say, at the Continental Club Masters, call FIFA beam.
Hey.
I'm surprised of example.
Richardo Pepe shall raise the fella man.
Mamma emfa exclusives and fancy ha. Na yingram and comra. Martins fight two signs if we do. To the young comra, near cofa fight two signs at Yano. You are na yet the Yakano.